Your emotions aren't inside you. Not really. Neuroscientist Lisa Feldman Barrett spent decades proving that fear, anger, and joy aren't tiny reactions waiting in your brain, ready to fire. Your brain builds them on the spot from scratch. And there's one strange consequence that could change what you're even able to feel. Stay with me. Here's what most of us were taught. Somewhere deep in your brain, there's a little circuit for fear, another for anger, another for happiness. Something happens, the circuit fires, and out pops the emotion. The same in you, in me, in a stranger across the planet. It feels obvious. It feels true. And how emotions are made, Barrett argues it's wrong. Not slightly wrong. Wrong at the foundation. You've probably seen those charts. 6 basic faces, one for each supposedly universal emotion, recognized in every culture on Earth. Barrett re-examined that research. She found the studies often nudged people toward the right answer with word choices and forced options. Take the labels away, and the neat universal map falls apart. A scowl isn't always anger. A smile isn't always joy. Sometimes we scowl when we're concentrating and smile when we're uncomfortable. The face doesn't carry a fixed emotional code. So if your emotions aren't hardwired reactions, what are they? That's idea number 1. Idea number 1. Your emotions are predictions. Barrett calls it the theory of constructed emotion. The key move is this. Your brain isn't sitting quietly, waiting for the world to poke it. It's a prediction machine running nonstop, guessing what's next from every similar moment you've ever lived. Picture this. Your heart starts pounding. Your stomach tightens. That's just raw data. A fast heartbeat. A clenched gut. On its own, it means nothing. Your brain has to answer one question. What is this, and what do I do about it? So it predicts. At the edge of a stage, it guesses fear. About to kiss someone you love, excitement. You just smelled lunch, maybe hunger. Same racing heart. Completely different emotion. The physical sensation didn't decide. Your brain's prediction did. Barrett shows emotions are constructed in the moment from 3 ingredients. Signals from your body, information from the world around you, and, this is the big one, concepts you've learned. Your past builds your present feeling. Here's the twist. 2 people can have the exact same body state and feel 2 completely different things. An emotion isn't something that happens to you. It's something your brain makes. Now, if this is rewiring how you think about your own head, the full book is linked below. Barrett's evidence goes deep, and it's worth it. Let's get concrete, because idea number 2 is where this gets physical. Idea number 2, your brain is running a body budget. Forget emotions for a second. Barrett says your brain's oldest, most important job has nothing to do with thinking or feeling. It's this: keep your body alive by managing its resources. Water, salt, glucose, oxygen, spending them, saving them, refilling them. She calls it your body budget. Every time you stand up, focus, fight off a cold, or brace for a hard conversation, your brain makes a withdrawal. Every time you rest, eat, or sleep, it makes a deposit. And your brain is constantly trying to predict what you'll need before you need it. The way a good bank manager moves money ahead of the bills. So where do feelings come in? Barrett argues the general sense of feeling, pleasant or unpleasant, worked up or calm, is basically a running summary of your body budget. She calls this effect. It's not emotion yet. It's the raw feeling of your budget being in the black or in the red. Picture a day when you slept badly, skipped lunch, and you're dehydrated. Your budget is overdrawn. That afternoon, a friend sends a slightly blunt text. Suddenly you feel hurt, or angry, or certain everyone's against you. Was it really the text? Or was your brain reading a depleted body budget and building an emotion to explain the bad feeling? Here's the uncomfortable part. We treat our feelings as information about the world. I feel bad, so something must be wrong out there. But sometimes that bad feeling is just a low battery. The book suggests a lot of what we experience as emotional turmoil is underneath a body budget problem wearing an emotional mask. That doesn't mean your feelings are fake. It means they're built on a foundation most of us never think about. And it reframes something simple, sleep, food, water, movement, as the ground floor of your emotional life. Not advice from me. That's the picture the book paints. Which brings us to the strangest idea of all, and the payoff I promised you at the start. Idea number 3, words build your emotions. Remember the loop I opened with, that there's something that can change what you're actually able to feel? This is it. If emotions are built from concepts, then the concepts you have matter enormously, and a huge chunk of them are words. Barrett calls the skill emotional granularity, how finely you can distinguish between feelings. Imagine two people. One has basically one word for feeling bad. Stressed? Bad. Lonely? Bad. Resentful? Ashamed? Exhausted? Disappointed? All just bad. One blurry bucket. The second person can tell the difference. This isn't stress, it's loneliness. This isn't anger, it's disappointment. Barrett shows people with higher granularity, more precise emotion concepts, navigate life differently. In the research she cites, they regulate their feelings better and even show better health outcomes. Here's why that's wild. The words aren't just labels you slap on a feeling after the fact. Barrett argues the concepts are ingredients in constructing the feeling in the first place. Learn a new emotion concept, and you hand your brain a new prediction it can make, a new thing it can literally build. Think about a word from another language that names a feeling English doesn't. The moment you understand it, you start noticing that feeling in your own life. It was always there in the raw sensations. But now your brain has a concept to construct it with, so it comes into focus. That's the loop closing. Your emotions aren't fixed reactions you're stuck with. They're built from your body, your situation, and the concepts you carry. And concepts can be learned. So the range of what you can feel isn't locked. According to Barrett, you can expand it. So let's pull the 3 ideas together. 1. Emotions aren't hardwired reflexes. Your brain constructs them as predictions in the moment. 2. Underneath those emotions is a body budget, and much of what feels like emotion is your brain tracking whether that budget is in the red. 3. The concepts you have, especially your words for feelings, shape what you're able to feel, and you can grow them. Put together, Barrett's message is bigger than any single feeling. If your brain constructs your emotional world, then you're not just a passenger. You're more of an architect than you were ever told. Not in a magic wand way. You can't just decide to feel great. But over time, with better body budgeting and richer concepts, the book argues you can reshape the world your brain builds. That's the core of How Emotions Are Made by Lisa Feldman Barrett. And we've only scratched the surface. The full book is linked below, and if this rewired anything for you, it goes so much deeper. If this made you see your own mind a little differently, that's the whole point of Science Thursday. Take care of your body budget, and I'll see you in the next one.